Yeah, yo, what's brackin' fam? It's your boy Stavi Buckets, live again with another edition of the GGR podcast slash show. And you know we got a good episode lined up, ready to go for tonight. Obviously, my co-host with the most hosts next to me is my man Menders, holding down the East Coast. Yo, Menders, what's brackin'? How are you, fam?
I'm good, Stav. How you doing, man? It's
I'm
bright
doing.
over there.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock over here. The
Wow.
pool was great today. Really got a good tan going on earlier. I actually tanned twice. I tanned at about 1 and then about 4 o'clock. So
You use a
I'm all
tanning bed?
bronzed up. I did not use a tan in bed, no.
Oh, okay.
And I should though. I should
Just
because
to just to balance it all out, so you don't get that farmer's tan or whatever.
I feel like I should be a little bit tanner than I am right now. I've been here for 3 weeks now.
Hmm.
And I don't think I'm as tan as I should be. So I need to up my tanning game a little bit.
I feel like the camera lies a little bit because I feel like I'm tanner than what the camera's showing right
Yeah,
now.
but you live on a lake right now.
I know. I feel like even my tan line doesn't really look like a tan line.
The only thing I know is that Mendy's on a lake. I'm in Arizona. We're tan. We're out here. We're bracking.
Yes.
And we're talking gaming stuff, gaming news,
I'm
gaming
sorry.
discussions.
Crazy Ray just go to a nude beach. Yes, thank you.
That would help. That would get rid of any tan
Yeah.
lines. Let's give a big shout out. We see Crazy Ray's up in chat. Kid with a stick. Yo, what up, Quas?
Love
How
you,
you
kid
doing,
with the
fam?
stick.
I have the Danks with the sub 5 month streak. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Danky.
Danky.
Appreciate that. We got Yvonne Michelle underscore rolling through the chat. You love to see it. And Scoot Magoo's kicking it out there as well. What's
Hi,
up,
Yvonne.
everybody? Thank you all so much for coming by to the GGR podcast live on Sunday nights / afternoons out in Arizona for the West Coast. Yours. And you got Staffy Buckins, you got Mendy up in here right now. Let's recap what we're talking about this week. We had a couple King streamers return to streaming. We're talking about
Yeah.
DrDisrespect and Ninja. We have Valorant's new agent that we're going to talk about. What is Valorant called? Do they call them agents or are
They
they?
call them agents.
All right, so they're agents. We got Valorant's new agent. Apex officially announced their new legend.
Mhm. Correct.
And then we got some quick hits. We got some Fortnite, HyperScape, Fall Guys, Far Cry 6. And I'm going to save this one, but it's a new superhero game that was announced. And then for general discussion, we're going to talk about a big Twitch streamer that decided to take a month off. And we're going to also talk about mental health and streaming because I think that's very important to discuss with streamers out there and people in the gaming community. So we're going to get into that. Before we go into the gaming news, though, let's talk about some real life weekly catch ups that Mendy and I love talking about just to get things going. You know, we'll dip our toes in the water real quick with this. East Coast had a huge hurricane hit,
Yes,
and
sir.
my man's Menders was in the middle of this. Mendy, what happened this week, Brody? What you were going back and forth? What happened with you out there?
So Monday afternoon, I lost power here at the lake, and which is fine. But we don't have a generator here. The main issue was at my mom's house. She has sub pump in her basement. So if the electricity isn't on, then there's nothing to pump the water out of the basement, and then it'll flood. And like the heaters in there, like a lot of important stuff in the basement's in there. So she don't want it to get flooded. And we have a bunch of food that we stock up because of COVID. We want to, try not to go out as much as we can. So, like, the food's at risk and the basement back at home is at risk. So that's why we went back to my mom's house. And then finally, like, after a day, we got power. And then my mom and I were like, let's just go back to the lake. So after I finished working, what was it, like Wednesday or something like that? We went back to the lake, and it was pretty crazy. So some people still in New Jersey don't have power. There's some people even around this area don't have power. So keep your thoughts and prayers for them because it's tough. Like we went through, I think 1 or 2 nights without power and no AC. We have no fans, so it's hot. It is a hot summer.
And that was Tuesday night, right?
Tuesday night for me.
Tuesday night.
Wow, Scoot said his grandparents don't have power still. That's crazy. I hope they're okay.
The craziest thing to me about this entire thing, and I'm happy you guys have power now and are powering through. And thoughts out to everybody that doesn't have power still on the East Coast. Um, Being out here, I didn't hear about any even a hurricane happening on the East Coast,
I
which is
think he
crazy because
messaged me, was like, "Dude, you trying to play tonight?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't have power."
I just I don't get that news anymore.
Yeah.
Being out in Arizona now, and obviously being on the East Coast, like you hear about the hurricanes all the time coming up. And then Mendy's just like, "Yeah, you idiot! I don't have power." I'm just like, "Okay." like,
Before I forget, when I did get back home, I had the Danks merch came in the mail. I was very happy about that.
Yo, woof at that, dude.
I also
Woof at
I
that.
have no idea, but this survived the hurricane. This was in my front porch, and the box looked terrible, but it survived the hurricane.
Yo,
So big shout out to I have the Danks.
not only does Danks's merch look good, it's it's structured very well, and
Oh, it's
it,
beautiful.
it survives it all. I actually have a floral coming my way. I think I got the yellow floral.
There's a yellow.
So yeah.
You got the
It's
yellow?
pretty tight. Yeah, because I got the Mendy pink, so I didn't want to double pink it.
Smart
So
man.
I got the
I
yellow.
also I, I don't know what this is turned into, but I just want to show off the other stuff. Bop gang.
It's officially.
Oh,
Is it raining down bops over there?
it is raining down bops. I do have
It's
that
raining
T-shirt as
down
well, but it
bops.
is dirty, and I didn't want to pull it out of the bin.
It's okay. We can wear that one next week. We can do a Danksy fashion show next week.
Yes, love that.
It's on. It's on. Shout out Danky. Thank you so much for
Love you,
making
Danky.
the florals because we love them. And no, Mendy, I'm happy that you're back and powered up and good
Thank
to
you.
go. I do find it crazy that I just don't hear about East Coast news anymore. Like I had no idea crazy hurricane was coming up, and
Well, stop.
like it's
There's only one West Coast news that we want to hear out of you, and it's Hannah. We need a Hannah update.
we want a
Last
Hannah
update
update.
wasn't too good, but this update, I'm hoping something better.
So Hannah update. We had some contact. We had
Oh,
some contact Friday night, and
Friday night. That's a spicy night. That's not like any
yeah,
other
yeah,
night.
yeah. So my complex was actually doing a beer night, like a drinking night, out in my backyard by the pool,
That's
and they
perfect for
were giving
Stavi
out beers to
buckets.
everybody. And so she's apparently very good friends with the manager of the complex. So
Smart.
she was here, she was chilling. We were drinking some beers. By the way, I hate beer. I used to love beer. I'm such a hard Celsius main right now that it's
Wow.
crazy that I can't even drink beer.
Not even like a Bud
Um,
Light or something like that.
I was drinking Modelo's and like Saboros or something. I couldn't even finish them. I
Or
couldn't touch them.
gotcha.
I'm just that hard of a Celsius main. But overall, Hannah and I had great connection Friday night. She even asked if she could use the restroom inside my place.
Oh,
Really big step in the relationship, I feel.
wow. She already
Um,
went to your place.
yeah,
Did
and
she see the?
so
Did she see your streaming setup?
oh yeah, she loved it. She
Nice.
loved it. She loved it.
Wow, this is a
And
big step.
yeah, it was a really good Friday night for the buckets.
JC wants
Really
to know if
good.
she left her toothbrush.
No J cubed. No toothbrush has been established. I do have an open spot if she's interested. Um, but yeah, nothing to update on the toothbrush end. So more to come, I hope, in the Hannah field. But we got some good movement. We got some real good movement, I feel, on Friday. It was
Good for you,
better week
Stav.
this week than last week.
Yeah,
'Cause
last week.
I was
Well, there
I
was
was
no
crying
connection
myself.
last week.
Yeah, I was crying myself to sleep. And
God bless her.
wasn't good.
She has no
And
idea.
so hopefully more to come next week. UPS update on my end. I
Oh
think we're
yeah.
getting to the end. I got confirmation from UPS that my claim has been approved.
Oh,
So now it's just up to the shipping store to get the claim and then send me a check,
that's
which is
awesome.
nice. Which
So
is
you-
nice.
So you're gonna get your money back. Did they tell you that it's gonna fully cover the price of your computer? What
To
happens
be
if you get that?
determined.
What happens if you get that check and it's like $200?
Yeah, so we'll see
Oh
when
man,
we get there. I
I'm
was
just
told.
thinking the worst because they've already done so much
I
nonsense.
know. They said I should hear something tomorrow about like some finalization, but I feel like it was good progress last week, and just fingers crossed. And I was talking to actually Brittany, Fred's wife, in chat earlier today
Love
when I was
that.
streaming Valorant, and I always like expect a person to do the right thing
Of
and
course.
expect the company to do the right thing, and that's just kind of how I vibe. And like now it's really kicking me, in my butt when I'm trusting these people to do the right thing and they're just not doing it. So um, it's a fault of my own. I just expect a human to do what's right. This scenario, it's taking longer, but I'm still trying to hold that faith and positivity that they're going to do the right thing and everything's going to work out. And so hopefully more information tomorrow. Um, and then I can just pog out, get a bunch of more soundboards and stuff like that, and really
Hmm.
spice up this
Or maybe
this
even another
new.
computer that which would fix our dilemma of streaming certain games that we talked about last week.
Yes, I would like to get any. If I could take that computer and get it fixed, maybe I can have a two computer setup going. Um, I would like to. I'm in the new stream room right now. I'm in my bedroom. My bedroom is now the office. The office is now my master stream room. I got shower, walk-in closet in here. It's dope. Stream room's fire right now. I got a great view that Mendy won't allow me to put a camera out. Keeps yelling at me.
A topic for
Uh,
another.
but I just really want to invest in this room and everything going forward. So fingers crossed it gets resolved. I got to check this week from UPS and we can kind of um, close the door on that debacle that happened. So um, it's good, and I'm liking my stream room. I moved because I didn't think the audio was good enough,
Hmm.
and I built this dope
I was
sound
gonna say
panel
it looks
behind
great
me.
behind you.
A lot of people think it's a 5. Yep. I don't know. It,
I
it
don't know
just
how you can
happens.
curve it.
It happens to look like a 5, I guess. So, and Crazy Ray with the sub. Thank you so much. 3 months, Crazy Ray. Greatly appreciate
Thank
that.
you, Crazy.
Also see Jules up in here. What's up, party scientist? You're
Hmm.
you're you're dual
Crazy Ray
PC.
also has two PCs as well, so he would know.
Yeah, I would love to go down that route, and I think that's everybody's end goal is two PCs, but it's hard. It's hard to get two
Water is
PCs,
wet.
especially as you're grinding. Uh, Water is actually not wet. It's factual, but water the wet the party is wet indeed. So that's the weekly catch up. Unless you had anything else to add, Mendy, we had power outage, we had Hannah update, UPS update, and new stream room update. Um, Yeah, it's a good week. It's a really good week.
It was
Personally,
it was an interesting week.
yeah, we battled and we overcame. It was just a good week for the menders and buckets over here. I believe.
Yes.
Also, a really good week for gaming news, Mendy.
Yeah, I felt like a
Mhm.
lot of stuff was going on this week.
So when I was putting the agenda together, chat, it was I was really like hyped. Like I was putting everything together. I was like, dude, this is a really good week for gaming news. And um I when I sent the final product over to Menders over here, and I was just like, dude, this is gonna be a really good episode to talk about.
Mhm.
Um, so we'll dive right in, and I think the biggest news of the week, and you'll probably agree with me because we're leading off with it, is the return of DrDisrespect to streaming. It had been a month and a half. We haven't seen or heard anything about the Twitch ban for
Yeah.
Doc.
No official announcement from anyone.
And he just comes out firing. He did like a was it a test stream on Thursday where he just went live?
I don't know what you want to call it. I have a weird feeling that you have to do like a certain requirement on YouTube to gain access to their subscription services. But he just did
Like
like
he had
an
to hit
animation.
affiliate or something like that, and that's what Thursday was.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say it again.
So I did not watch Thursday, but he went live on YouTube on Thursday,
Hmm.
and he wasn't there though. Like he didn't do anything.
It was just an animation of like his car at a gas station, and then randomly it would play like radio clips of him just kind of like making fun of Tim the Tap Man, Fortnite, and Valorant. He took a shot at Valorant too.
Just because he's bad at Valorant doesn't mean he can take shots at Valorant. Come on, Doc.
I thought that
Come
was a
on,
little bit
cuh.
of a wild card.
Um, But then he came back hot on Friday, and he
Mhm.
did an actual stream on Friday. And I was watching it. I was in a Discord chat with Danky, Drew, and Lambo, and we were sitting there just kind of watching Doc. And I was also watching Danky put a ring light together, which was cool. Um, but he came back hot, bro, and he peaked at. I saw just under 600,000 people were watching him.
It's nuts, dude.
That's so many freaking people.
Dude,
600,000.
when he did the animation one the day before, he had like over 300,000. He might have had close to 500,000 or something like that.
It
For
is.
that animation.
It's insane. Just like, but the coolest thing, not only to see him back, because I think the streaming world needs Doc in it, right?
Mhm.
Just like his personality and everything. It's just great to see him back and just fired up. He was all jacked up. He looked real good. He looked tan. He looked in shape still. His mustache looked great. He actually did one thing where like he had glasses on and he turned around and he threw the glasses. And then he came back and he still had another pair of glasses on underneath. I was just like, dude, Doc's back, bro. Like the Doc is back. And he did like just chatting for probably like an hour. And then he went into Warzone, I believe. He was also looking at Rogue Company. Game's dead already, so I
Yeah.
don't know what he was doing. But yes, just under 600K. Nuts, bro. Absolutely freaking nuts.
Especially
And,
if switching platforms like that.
yeah, so there's been no like he's not officially signed with YouTube yet, though.
I guess he's
Like,
technically a free agent. Like Shroud, and I would even put Ninja in that category. We'll talk about Ninja later, but
so I think he's going to be streaming on YouTube.
I think that's the best move for any of those guys. Is to if
True.
they have to get out of Twitch, I think YouTube is the next step because a lot of people have Google accounts and a lot of people have YouTube accounts. Not a lot of people had Mixer accounts, and that's why it probably flopped the way it did.
So the thing that I'm waiting for to see if he signs a deal with YouTube or something. I don't think he's gonna. I'm still in this kind of weird spot where I think he's working on something bigger. And whether that's his own streaming service where he streams out of like a website or something like that, and everything just goes to him. Like he cuts out the middleman.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's just like this. That's not confirmed. That's just kind of my belief is that he's gonna try to do something that nobody's done before, and just be like, you go to DrDisrespect.com and that's where you watch him play.
That would be really crazy. I just can't imagine. I don't know how that would work out. And if he was doing that, he would have done it already, you know? Like he wouldn't
I
have waited till Twitch gave him the can like this.
Yeah, I mean, in the delay, he came out and said that he's like, here's an update on Twitch. They still haven't told me while I was banned. And I'm just like, how is that possible? Like, there had to be some form of communication there. So, do I believe him that's saying there's no update on the Twitch ban? No. Do I care? No,
Mm.
because I just want him streaming.
I
Just
saw
stream Doc.
I saw a clip of him. He was saying like, "Oh God, what was?" He was saying like there's so much stuff that people were speculating putting out, and he was just like, "Stop it! Let like the real legal team deal with it. Guys don't have it correctly or whatsoever." So it seems
I
like
mean,
he's trying to shut down anything that anyone tries to put out there.
as you should take all your media sources, you should wait until everything comes out before you make
Yeah,
assumptions.
very true.
But it's just good to see Doc up there. And my main reason why I love seeing Doc, his production team is so freaking good, dude.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's no one's even close to him either. And it's just him, like he's so high up here, and then
Hmm.
everybody else is so down low. Like when he does that car on the green screen and stuff,
It amazes me every time.
it's so good. And I don't know if it's just because I haven't seen it in a month and a half. It just really hit me. I was just like, dude, these guys are so good. I always like ask myself, like, what do you think he pays his team?
But
Like,
yeah,
it's got to, I would, if I had all that income, I guess you would call it, I would pay for those kind of people just to keep them there and make sure that I have the best things going. And I'm talking about YouTube videos. I'm talking about moderators. I'm talking about people that can create green screens that do all his like 80s kind of stuff with them. Like,
Yeah.
because you're gonna make the money back regardless, just by paying those people. So, big shout out to Doc for coming back. Big shout out to his team for always just having the best overlays and visuals out there on a stream. It's unbelievable. It's great to see him back. The one thing that's crazy though, the rumor is that he cannot. If you're streaming on Twitch, you cannot play with Doc.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that's gonna happen.
Yeah, like who's he gonna play with?
But why would that be? Like, it's just gonna be his voice in the background. I don't understand why they would say. Like, I get why Twitch says they don't want his clips being shown, but I don't get how it restricts him being able to play with other people because they stream on Twitch.
So to me, and I do kind of understand Twitch's thing here. It's like he broke our rules allegedly, whatever you want to say. So he can't be promoted on Twitch at all.
Okay. Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's like he wants to play video games with his friends. Like
Yeah, like the smaller picture is just, him just
it's
playing
just
video
weird to
games.
me. So if like Tim wants to play with Doc, he's just gonna be like, I can't play with Doc. I have to be off stream to play with Doc.
Yeah. Or both of them. They would have to be off stream for Doc to.
Weird. It's weird to me, man. And I would like some closure on Twitch and Doc's end,
Yeah, of
just so the people can play with Doc.
course.
And I'm hoping that maybe in the future that gets resolved because that's a hit for everybody. The viewers, when Tim and Doc play together, dude, they are just roasting each other. Like it's must see TV when Tim and Doc play together. It's crazy.
Yeah,
And if like you're gonna take that away, like that's a big hit. That's a big hit.
kind of
That's a
stinks.
big
I
hit.
think
Ultra light with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much for the 4 months.
thank
Thank you
you.
all.
I think the thing that irks me the most is that Twitch didn't release some sort of official statement. And like, because in a weird way, Doc his job is to stream for Twitch.
Yep.
And imagine, your job, whatever the requirement is, you're doing that. And then out of nowhere one day, your employer just like, yeah, we're gonna have to let you go now. See you later, nerd. And without any reason, or maybe there was a reason and they just don't want to publicly announce it. But I don't know, that would irk me.
So to me that's where he said there was no update. There has to be an update.
I
It's
think,
been a month and a half.
yeah, I feel like
been a
they're
month
holding
and a
him
half.
against something, or he did something, or
There's something going on behind the scenes
yeah,
that they legally cannot talk about. Twitch cannot talk about it,
yeah.
and Doc also can't talk about it. So that's why he's saying there's no update. It's because it's in legal's hands at this time.
Wow, I
Has to
can't.
be. That's the only reason. A month and a half. If you did nothing wrong,
Yeah,
you can talk about it after a month and a half.
dude, I want to know what happens. I want to know what happens. I can't wait till we get some sort of word about it.
Stay tuned and keep bracking on the updates on Twitter, because it's gonna come out eventually. I want Netflix to pick this up
It's too
and
early.
like investigate it.
Too early.
Investigate it.
It's-
Netflix can dive into all these crazy things, bro. It's nuts.
We'll see.
But overall, happy to see Doc back. I think everybody's happy to see Doc back. What happened with Twitch, we'll find out. But he's back, and you can expect to see him on YouTube. Real quick on YouTube, Mendy, I want to get into this.
Yeah.
If the DMCA stuff is going to stick, who knows if it's sticking because people are still kind of playing music on Twitch. I think YouTube's where it's at, bro. Like, if you're not going to be able to play music on Twitch, it makes a lot of sense to stream on YouTube. I'm coming
What
around
happens
to
if
it.
YouTube turns around and says, "Yeah, we're also going to be enforcing this as well"?
But they already do. So people that stream on YouTube are already used to it.
Oh, okay, okay.
So like, it's kind of like Twitch. You used to be able to do a lot more and get away with playing songs that YouTube you couldn't.
Okay.
But if Twitch is going to be like YouTube, why wouldn't you just go to YouTube? Because then you can have your videos. I always go back and forth. I don't know. I just think YouTube's in a really good spot right now. If Twitch is gonna lower their things that you can do on, so Next tomorrow, you can catch me streaming on YouTube. Stav GGR, YouTube.com. You're
pro.
But Doc wasn't the only person that's been missing that streamed this week. Ninja, we talk about every week because he does something once a week that gets us to talk about him. Did a stream on Twitch. So he did a YouTube stream. He did a Twitch stream, which was this week.
Yeah.
And he was at just over 60 when I caught him on. It kind of felt right to see Ninja on Twitch. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I sent you a screenshot that he posted on Twitter where it said like "Welcome back, Ninja," and he was like, "I hit affiliate." So it's kind of funny to see how he has to climb back up again.
I liked seeing him on Twitch. Was he playing? I thought I saw him playing Fortnite. I definitely watched him when he was playing Warzone. But he was back. I mean, he's like just as interesting as Doc of like what's going on. Like he was playing with Hiko. He was playing Valorant with Hiko earlier today.
Yeah. He's just such a competitive player. I feel like streaming
like
is just a thing
gaming.
he does. Yeah. Competitively too.
Where is he? Like he should be streaming. Like what's the holdup here and picking?
I have a question for you, and maybe anybody in chat is interested as well. Why do you think he went YouTube first and then to Twitch? Is he gonna stick with the affiliation program with Twitch, or is he not gonna sign it and just keep flopping back and forth somehow? Because you need that subscriber button.
Yeah, you need it. It's so weird. Ninja to me, like they both Twitch and him kind of messed up with their departure. I think on both sides, it's fair to say they both didn't handle it right.
Yeah.
With that said, it looks like Twitch kind of buried the hatchet, or Ninja buried the hatchet, however you want to look at it, and they worked something out where, hey, would be open to you coming back.
But
I think Twitch.
Why can't he go back to Twitch? It's not like Twitch ever said to him, "Oh, you can't ever come back."
Well, they were like, didn't it get hacked? Didn't his Twitch thing get hacked?
Yeah,
when he first left.
Yeah, but that's still not Twitch gonna say, "Oh, you can't come back now." I think that was just them like, we don't really care about this kid.
I think Ninja, his plan was to do a test stream on YouTube and do a test stream on Twitch, and then crunch the numbers and then kind of figure out where you're going to be going, where you're going to move going forward. I don't think there's another avenue that he would go to besides Twitch or YouTube. So I think Ninja's now in the let's crunch some numbers. Let's see what's going to make sense for Team Ninja going forward. And then just go in hard. But what's he waiting for?
Maybe he's waiting for that contract, man. Maybe he's waiting for that contract. Maybe he said, maybe this is okay. I'm just throwing this out here. Maybe he said to himself, I'm going to stream. Nobody's giving me a contract yet. I'm going to stream on YouTube, see what they do. I'm going to stream on Twitch, see what they do. And maybe we can pull a contract out of it.
I'm guessing a contract's going to come this week. I think Ninja's going to make an announcement this week on where he's going to be streaming.
We'll see.
That's my bold announcement for the week.
I think he knows Twitch is the best spot for him to go to, but I think he's kind of hoping that YouTube will give him I think he just wants a contract at the end of the day. He's just trying to get a contract somewhere.
He's going to get one for sure. I
wouldn't be crazy not to give him, you know?
I wouldn't be surprised if he already has a contract from both.
Oh.
And he's sitting there just saying, let me run some numbers. Let me do a test stream here, a test stream there. See which one is going to get higher numbers. I mean, 60K on Twitch isn't bad, obviously. I don't know what his numbers on YouTube was, but we're just going to see at this point. I think he's going to make an announcement this week, and he can figure out his path. I think it's going to be Twitch.
I think the right move is Twitch, but I think he's going to follow where the contract goes. Because he did turn down a Facebook contract, correct?
Yeah, because you don't want to stream on Facebook.
So maybe he's not. Maybe I don't know.
Unless he's trying to do what Doc's doing and is potentially having your own Ninja.com and you can watch me stream there. So
That's bold,
I
man. You can literally like do you know all the amount of self promotion you can have for just doing your own website? You can have ads of his merch, ads of all the stuff that he does, Adidas, PC, books. Oh man, oh
they,
man,
they they have the money to do it, which is the crazy thing. Like they can have their own
that's
servers
nuts.
and
That's
and
nuts, dude.
well, stay tuned. I think it's coming this week. And
Imagine.
I see great CJ out there, Jay Gotti with the sub. Thank you so much, Jay Gotti. 5 months streak. Your zone of buckets.
Here.
Yeah, stay tuned. I think Ninja's coming this week. I think Doc's just going to continue doing the YouTube stuff for now. But there's been no contract with Doc, so something's coming.
I don't think he's gonna get a contract from anyone though. I think he's too much of a hot plate right now. Because what happens if he contracts somebody who's already in some sort of cahoots with another platform?
Yeah, especially if it's a legal thing, you kind of want to
He's not
stay
going to see
away.
a
You
contract
dive
anytime
into that.
soon.
That's kind of like signing like the Patriots when they signed Antonio Brown last year. You're just like, does it make sense on the field? Sure, but at the same time, do we want to deal with all this off-field stuff? And he played one game and then he's out. So yeah,
Yeah.
you just kind of want to you don't want to dip your toes into that water when there's stuff that you don't know that's going on. So stay tuned for both. Like I said, I think Ninjas is going to be coming this week. And Doc, who knows when everything gets finalized, but really good to see both of them stream again. As much as I talk down about Ninja in certain areas, he's a great businessman, and him and his team know exactly what they're doing when it comes to all this stuff. So stay tuned. I think you're going to get Ninja first and then Doc, but we'll see. We'll probably be talking about it every week until it happens. So Ninja always finds a way into this agenda somehow. One thing I'm really excited to talk about, and we hit on it last week, but the new season jumped out this week in Valorant, and that is the new character, KillJoy, in Valorant.
There. You mind if I swing on over it so the people can see?
Yes, please do. We got this dope new overlay that Mendy worked on. We actually have a KillJoy main up in chat right now, Yvonne Michelle _
Sorry guys for messing up. KillJoy's ability. This is a little makeup for messing up.
No. We nailed it, bro. She's got a turret bomb thingy, a turret. All right. Overall, so you're seeing everything that's going on right now. KillJoy is cracked.
Yeah.
KillJoy is the best agent in Valorant right now. And
you think
to
so?
me,
do you think
it's
so?
not even close. It's not even close. KillJoy is so cracked.
What do you guys
Everything
think?
she has is so useful.
That's true.
I absolutely love everything KillJoy brings to the table.
I feel like, I don't know. I was about to, Yvonne just said it's easy to counter. And I think that's true. Because her ult is easy to destroy. You have enough time to destroy it. And it takes a long time for it to get activated. Anything that you see on the ground that she puts on the ground, you can shoot it out. But at the same time, kids are going to find really good spots. You can put it in corners that people don't find. But that one thing, like the grenade that's on the ground, I don't remember what they're called either. I apologize. That does a lot of damage, and you can activate it right on this, on this scene here. You'll see it.
It smokes you
within seconds. That right there.
So I like her.
Nano Swarm, thank you, Yvonne.
I like her turret bomb thingy that you throw out, and if you get hit, you're activated for like 5 seconds or something like that. And then anybody who hits you, it like doubles the damage that they do to you.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
absolutely love that. So where I think KillJoy is the best,
I see her as a cipher, you know.
So this is where I think some people may have KillJoy wrong. They say KillJoy is very good defensive, and she is. She's great on defense. I think she's really good on offense. And by that, you can put the turret out. Like, say you're on split and you want to go mid.
Okay.
You're coming up. You're either in sewers or something like that, or you're coming up from marketplace. You throw the turret out there. the turret and it's looking straight up towards ropes and heaven on B side.
Hmm.
It's gonna let you know where the people are. They have to shoot it out or they're gonna get damaged.
Yeah, but that goes for any other ability, though. You can throw like all these characters have their own abilities, and you can use them effectively to figure out where the other team is. So,
But
like,
Killjoy is the rare one that can do damage if it's just peeking at you.
that's true. But you can also say with Raise's bot that she puts down, if it chases
Yeah, and
someone, no,
Raze is cracked too. Raze
yeah,
is cracked.
yeah, true. I feel like other players can use their abilities to also figure out where the team is, and it can potentially do damage to them.
I just think for someone, Killjoy's called a defensive agent. Her stuff can do damage on the offensive side, which to me makes her viable on both sides.
Yeah.
Yes, on defense, she's unbelievable on defense. You could lock down almost an entire site by yourself
Yeah.
with all of her toys and gadgets that she has. If your stuff can do that on the offensive side as well, I think you're a fragger as well. And that's why I disagree with people say she's only a defensive agent because it can help you on the offensive side too.
It's true.
Um,
The only thing I'm against is I don't think she's overpowered. Maybe some minor tweaking. I think I think she's just anything an annoying player that we're not used to yet, and it's gonna get to the point where we're gonna know all the tricks, and it's just gonna be like another Cypher kind of player.
I think they need to decrease the damage that her turret does. I think it's a little too high. I think it's a little bit too high.
Maybe, but at the
'Cause you
same
put
time,
that
it's
down,
easy
like,
to destroy,
but if you plant,
and you have enough
if you
time to like bob and weave.
I actually died to a turret. Was it
I've
earlier
died twice
today?
to the turret, but at the same time, I had like 10 health.
But it's again, it's someone's specialty doing a job and killing you,
True.
where they don't have to shoot. They can put the turret down on one side, and they can go on the other side, and the turret sees you first, so you know exactly where they are. She's cracked, bro.
But
She's
the same
cracked.
thing with Cypher. He could put down his traps and somebody walks through it or somebody shoots it out.
Cypher's freaking cracked, bro.
Everyone's all of them are cracked, you know?
But Cypher stuff isn't damaging you though. Like you're not like hit for damage and you can get killed by it.
Yeah, I guess. But if you don't shoot out the thing, it like flashbangs you for 10 hours.
So let's go. So do you think she's balanced right now?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think she's overpowered.
Do you think you're going to see her on competitive teams going forward?
I want to say yes, but I feel like other people will say no.
Okay. I'm going to say she knocks out anybody he uses Raze in competitive because she has that Raze kind of aspect in her,
True.
but you also get the defensive side with her as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's a good point.
I think she skyrocketed directly into the mix of competitive agents. And I would expect teams moving forward to use Killjoy in competitive matches. We couldn't see it this week because FaZe said we're going to eliminate this.
I thought that was fair. I thought that was fair though, because the tournament was like a few days after they released the new agent.
I love Killjoy. I really want to get her. Yvonne's doing a great job with her. Went 36 and 14 or something earlier today when I was playing with Yvonne with Killjoy. She was cracked. Killjoy's cracked. I'm goated. You're. No, I'm really happy. I was bummed there was no new map though in Valorant. I really wanted the new map.
I think a new map is coming.
So we'll see what happens. But I love Killjoy. I think everybody thinks Killjoy is really cool. She's like this German techie. Like she has really cool lines at the beginning of the game. So I'm a big fan of Killjoy. Loving everything that Valorant just continues to do a really good job.
Yeah,
very clean game. They jumped immediately into competitive matches,
which they should.
And it's just it's a really really good game. Some people don't like it. Scoot Scoot announced last night that he can't play after 7:00.
He says that with like every game he's not feeling. He'll say that with Rocket League.
Rocket League's tough, bro. It's tough.
Rocket League is tough.
So we haven't seen this yet, but it was officially announced this week, and this is for the game Apex Legends, which to me is the best battle royale going right now that people don't either know about or just don't want to play for some reason. Um, we talked about last week how it was going to be a new agent called Ash, right? So
Yeah, I was pretty set
you,
on Ash.
you did all the trials, and then like you rebuilt Ash, and everybody thought that Ash was going to be the new Apex Legend that came out in season 6. Wrong. Boy, Mendy, were you wrong. I can't believe how wrong you were.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong too.
They bamboozled us again.
They literally miraged us. They said, yo, bamboozle this because we got Rampart. Kind of a weak name. Not gonna lie. Rampart.
Ramp.
Yeah, like I don't know. You could have done a better name for Rampart. But Rampart is this chick who just frags. Like that we're watching it right now.
Yeah.
She literally just frags. And apparently she's coming with a new weapon. From what I understand, it's going to be in the game entirely. So it's not just Rampart's weapon, but it's like Rampart and Sheila. So is Sheila the new name of this minigun that we're seeing in these videos? Like, is Apex Legends going to have a minigun now? Like, what?
I don't know. I thought it would be like her ult or something wacky like that, where she just pulls out like a random turret and sprays away. But maybe
So
it's for everyone, all the
yeah,
turrets?
in the announcement I read, it said Rampart and Sheila are coming in season 6.
Okay.
And then in this video that we're watching now, you'll see that she's shooting this weapon that looks like a minigun, like the old Fortnite minigun, like the
Okay.
Ares or the Odin in Valorant or something like that. But Apex does not have a minigun technically in the game, right? So
Yeah.
um, I'm trying to connect some dots here and saying that Sheila is the new weapon that's coming in.
One of our producers, who's a big Halo fan, Dead Game,
Dead game.
saying it's just her gun. That's the
So Rampart gets this minigun that just slays out. I already love Rampart, and I hate her name to begin with, but
she
damn, if you
rips.
give me a minigun, I'm all about that. I love miniguns in games. I'm actually really jacked up.
I hate the
Mainly,
miniguns where you can't like 360. You're stuck with like just what's in front of you. You can't even like hit something on your right. I hate that. You're like limited to what you could shoot in front of you, and somebody could easily just like run around.
so J Cube, our producer, is saying the Volt is the new gun,
Okay.
and that's going to be it's an energy SMG. So you're telling me it's a energy based alternator, which is the best gun in
Oh
the
my
game?
god.
If so,
Stop
I'm
this,
in.
man.
I'm in. So wait, is the Volt gonna be like a Havoc that's just tuned down?
or up.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm kind of about it because the energy doesn't really have a smaller weapon, kind of like the heavy and the light ammo guns do.
Hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. I'm big about Rampart. I love miniguns. I love using miniguns in games.
Oh.
Um, it's gonna be hard to get past a minigun. Miniguns they suck to deal with, bro. And in Fortnite, the miniguns were never fun to face. Someone gets an Odin or Mendy's favorite Ares in Valorant, like, dude, it's hard to get past those things. And yes, great CJ. I want to talk about that.
I want to talk about the crafting as well. Thank you, CJ.
Crafting. Okay, this is rumored to come in season 6. Is this the first stolen thing Apex took from Fortnite?
Well, you remember when Apex came out, and you could do this cool thing called pinging something? Do you remember Fortnite
I'm asking,
being
is
able to
this
ping?
the first thing Apex has stolen from Fortnite?
Wait. Do you remember the time when like you couldn't respawn in Fortnite, and then Apex came out, and all of a sudden you can respawn in the game? So
Mendy, I'm asking a simple question here. Chat, I'm asking a simple question here. Is this the first time Apex has stolen something from Fortnite?
I guess.
Good. Because I don't view it as stealing. Good games should do this with one another. Good games
Yes.
should literally take a good idea and put it into their game if it's a good idea. There's nothing wrong with doing anything like this.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with doing this. If it makes the game better, it ruined Fortnite apparently everything they took. So, if it makes your game better, I'm so about it. I'm so about it. And if crafting new
Yes.
weapons,
Yes.
all Apex needs to do is add building, and I think they'd be in a really good spot.
Stop.
But yes, it's confirmed that there's going to be a crafting system in Apex in Season 6. I love this. Does this mean that like you're going to have 2 tiers of weapons? Like, are you going to have a basic Havoc and then you can craft and get a cracked out Havoc? Like, I guess we'll find out, but
we'll see.
Like, is it going to be like a gray Havoc and then you could upgrade to a green Havoc or a blue Havoc?
That'll be
Halo
cool.
Infinite dead. It's dead, JC.
It died on arrival. DOA.
I'm really excited for this crafting system though, because I like seeing good things in games being used in other games. I that's just how I feel about games. It's not stealing to me. It's literally just making your game better if it works for your game.
See, we'll see. I'm on the fence about it. I want to. I'm curious to see how it goes.
So I know in Fortnite it works, right? Because you have like the gray weapons, the green, the blues, and then it goes purple and gold, right? Apex doesn't really have that. Call of Duty has it a little bit. They have gray, green, and blue weapons. They also have purple and gold weapons as well. Apex doesn't have that, right? They just have it's a weapon. You can put your stocks and everything on it, and you can gas
the
it up
upgrades
that
come
way.
from like detachments that you add onto it.
Maybe that's what the crafting system is going to be.
Because they have their own colors, like level 1, 2, 3.
Like you can do
4, 5.
a blue standard stock or a purple standard stock or a purple mag as opposed to just a gray extended mag. Maybe that's where the crafting system comes in, because that's the only color coded stuff that Apex has. Which is great. Which is great because if you get a purple mag on that Spitfire, if you do a purple mag Spitty and a purple mag Alti, you're winning every game. Every game you're winning. But what are you gonna have to pay for it though? Because Fortnite, you exchange mats.
Bullets. I don't know.
I need all my bullets. I miss all my shots. I can't be giving out bullets. Come on, Apex.
We'll see.
Interested to see what happens. Maybe they add building and you can kick out mats. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I'm done.
No, but like for real, I'm really excited for the crafting system in Apex. I think it's gonna be a nice little adjustment. It took me a little bit in Fortnite to get used to it, but it was really awesome.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. So August 18th, season 6 is announced. Hoping it stays August 18th. A lot of times it gets pushed back a week, so stay tuned in case it does get pushed back. But as for now, Rampart, a new crafting system, and Sheila is the minigun that you get, and Volt are coming at you August 18th. New map? I don't know.
We'll see.
We don't know. I think the one thing we're all excited for with the new Apex, though, is the videos that are coming out, because I know Mendy and I love the videos Apex puts out. They're so good. They do a really good job. We need more of it. If I said it once, I've said it a million times. Apex, keep it coming. We need it. We need it. So that is gaming news. We have some quick hits that we're going to get into as well. Let's call these quick scopes. We'll call these quick scopes.
360 quick scopes.
Yeah. No scope, quick scope. Yours. We're going to kind of fire through these ones, and we're going to talk about J Cube. I never said that. Valorant's the best. Halo's dead. Speaking of another dead game, Fortnite. Okay, cars are finally here, y'all. Cars are finally here. Now, this video that we're watching now, they've sent this to me a dozen times. Haven't watched it. Refused to watch it. That's how much I don't care about Fortnite anymore. Look at this. You have Mack trucks literally going through builds, going to gas stations. What is going on? What is Fortnite?
I played the other day. It was pretty cool.
No, it wasn't.
I like the cars. I like the helicopters. I like the fact that you can ride a helicopter into the final circle, not get touched, and then eliminate the last squad to win. It's pretty
Look at
cool.
this game.
That's true. It does look like Death Race, JC.
Look at this game. Look what Fortnite is now. So I was actually watching some of the FNC the Fortnite Cup earlier today, and they have cars in the competitive mode, but you can't drive them.
Oh, that's smart. But
You
that
can
says
just farm
that
them.
says a lot about the fact that
There's cars in the game. Yeah, it's
yeah,
stupid.
yeah, they,
This
they
game.
they're willing to admit that it shouldn't be in the game, but they still put it in for pubs. They should
It
just
is
have
crazy.
like their own pubs, and then it'd be like pubs cars, and then it'd be like competitive with no cars, obviously.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I actually did see a tweet that people are dropping into Fortnite and um, like getting whether it's like slurp juices or stuff like that, and they're sitting in the gas stations, and people come by and they like pick up and they're like treating them as like gas stations where you can buy like drinks and stuff,
I
which is
saw that.
hilarious.
I saw that. They built
Oh,
like
that's
their
so
own little fort around it.
so funny to me. Like you come in and just be like, yeah, I'll take a couple slurp juices and a chug jug. And also can I get five gallons of pump too?
So Sal,
Oh,
this is the weird thing. Cars need gas for them, but the helicopters they don't need gas. It's unlimited. You can stay in the air for as long as you can, as long as nobody shoots you out.
yeah, duh. Like that's just how helicopters work.
Yep.
You don't need gas.
but but why make cars have to have gas and you have to fill it up to keep
Dude,
using
you're
them?
asking way too many questions for someone who just doesn't care about Fortnite.
The blades keep you afloat. They keep you
Ask
flying.
ask JQ on your own time about Fortnite. He's a Fortnite main.
Wait, watch Halo put out like helicopter. Oh wait, they already have vehicles.
The one thing that is cool about the cars, and I'll give Fortnite credit for this, is they're pumping like actual radio stations. Juice
Yeah.
World, Drake.
What?
Um, it's just cool.
Do you think
Another
do you think
thing,
they did that because of all the flack they got for the dance moves that they stole from other artists and music? So do you
no,
think they did this to be like, we'll play your music and we'll work out some sort of contract
so
deal?
I think one, yes, they didn't want to connect. They did want to connect with some of the biggest artists out there. Make more money, they'll make more money. It's a win-win on both sides.
Yeah.
Um, with people not being able to DMC on Twitch anymore, I
Yeah.
think Fortnite said it's a good opportunity for them to play
Oh.
music during games
But they
because,
they
like,
must have done this before. Wait, like I felt like to do this sort of thing, it takes a really long time to get all the contracts out and make sure. Music's tricky, man.
yeah, Fortnite has so much freaking
And
money
what
though. It's
if what
just
if you do play the music in game and
and then you get DMC
yeah,
front end.
yeah, I don't get it.
I, I I
Even the
guess you can
concerts
play.
too. Like, does that affect it as well? I don't get how it works. So I guess not. I don't know.
I don't know. The best thing to do is just not play Fortnite and just listen to Juice World and Drake on your own time. I guess.
Yeah.
They did steal it from GTA. Remember, GTA was the first game
Yeah.
where you could change radio stations.
Yeah.
Um, but I actually think it's really cool. So props to them for doing that. I think the cars are a little bit crazy.
I don't see them keeping it in for a long time.
I it, Fortnite is what it is at this point. They have no idea what they're doing.
Huh.
It's completely lost. They've I'm done talking about it.
I think we talked too much about it. But I mean, at the same time, there was a lot going on.
And another dead game, HyperScape Season 1. It's here.
Dead.
When is this? Tuesday? Is the 11th on Tuesday? I think it is.
Well, let's
So
swing back over.
8/11, HyperScape Season 1. I actually can't believe they have a season coming out, but HyperScape Season 1's here. And I feel bad because I talked down on HyperScape, and
It's so dead. I didn't even put a video on screen for you guys. It doesn't even matter.
and this is I have to stop saying this, but this is just my opinion on the game. I just don't like the game. Okay, and if you like it, like a buddy that I've been following recently on Twitter. Played a couple games with Chris Snipes. Really good at HyperScape. Like really, really, really good. Gets a bunch of views and everything for his HyperScape clips. Like he's really good at it. Enjoy it. Keep playing it. Keep crushing it. And have fun playing the games that you're playing. It's just something that I'm not into. The numbers kind of show that a good majority of the people aren't into it. But if you have fun playing the game, play the game and enjoy it. And let us know how it is if you are liking it. Same thing with Rogue Company. It's not for me and Mendy. It's not for me and Mendy. But if you're liking it out there, keep
Holy
posting
crap.
clips.
You see what
Post
CJ
clips.
put down?
Keep posting clips.
Only 57 viewers and only 2 people are streaming on Twitch.
Which is this? Is this HyperScape right now?
I think so. That's dead. That's beyond dead. Yo. That's bad.
Atlanta.
That's really bad. That's not even like. I feel like indie games perform better than that.
All right, so with this news, I'm gonna switch it up here.
Switch it up, baby.
The people that took money from HyperScape and said how awesome the game was to stream it, they took money to stream the game and play it, and talked about how awesome it was. Shame on you. Shame on you for saying how awesome it was and giving the gaming thing false pretenses to play this game.
Yeah, but I think they really did enjoy it though. I think they did when it first came out.
If they didn't enjoy it, there wouldn't be 57 viewers on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Be honest.
I am being honest. Or are you telling them to be honest?
I'm telling them to be honest.
Don't just catch
a bag. Don't just catch a bag.
I'm catching that bag. Any game that's not good, hit your boy up. I'll make it look good.
Man, that seeing that number, CJ, just really, really pisses me off. That people literally just sat there and said, "Yes, I'll play this game for money," and talk about it.
Somebody clip this when Stav makes it. He's gonna do the same stuff that all these other guys did. Somebody messages me, and they're like, "Hey, you want to play this game? Well, give you some cash, make it look
tough,
good."
Man. Jeez,
I'm doing that. I'm so doing it. You would do it too, man, if the money was right. And I honestly, on a serious note, I really think they did enjoy the game. I think they had fun with it. I don't think they saw a longevity in the game. I don't think they saw it being a good game to stream. But I do think
they're 94 now because we're talking about it.
Yeah, shout out. They should be paying us
because we're talking about it.
I feel bad. Are there enough people to load in the lobby?
I feel bad.
Wow. Hebrews a year? ?
I want to know how much they paid people. Because they're not going to make that money back.
Yeah, but that's just the risk they're going to have to take. Like a new game that comes out, I feel like they almost have to pay streamers to play it.
The problem is
part of their. That's just something I feel like that a game has to budget out if they want to become.
They got lied to along the road though. Someone told them that this was going to be a good game, and they listened. They listened to the wrong people.
It's like a weird conspiracy you're trying to string up, and I just think it just played out how it is.
I don't know seeing the numbers now with what CJ just said. They were lied to. They were lied to. They were lied to. There's no other way to look at it. Someone said it was a good game and it was going to dominate, and that they could pay streamers to play it. They're not going to get that money back.
Well, sucks for them. It's business. They should have made a better game.
I had a joke. I said all 8 players in the world are pumped that HyperScape Season 1 is coming out. I didn't realize that was close to the actual amount of people that were going to be really excited for it. But good luck, HyperScape. Oh, maybe you can. I don't know. Good luck. And if you play it and you like HyperScape, keep playing it. Have fun. Let us know how it is. Let's talk about the biggest game of the week, though. Fall Guys.
I'm so happy.
Slams.
I'm so happy.
Fall Guys
for them.
slap.
Yeah.
Fall Guys slap.
Did you think it would have blown up as much as it did?
No.
I didn't think so either.
Mark reached out to me and said, "Yeah, I have 4 beta keys. I want to give it to the GGR."
Not even at that point. I'm saying after we played it and after the beta ended.
Kind of, yeah. Like we had so
Really?
much fun. We had so much fun.
Yeah, but I didn't. The only reason why I knew about Fall Guys is because of you and Super Crazy Mark. Here's another wacky statistic here: over 200,000 viewers for it, and
Unbelievable.
HyperScape, who did all this promotion and can't get hundreds of viewers.
After we played it, I knew that people were gonna have a great time streaming this game.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would catch as much attention as it did because, from my understanding, their servers actually crashed because they had so many players in it.
We
Like they didn't
we
even
had
expect.
we had so much fun playing that beta that
But
one night.
would you have known that game if it wasn't for Super Crazy Mark? Is what I'm trying to say.
No.
Would I don't know how anybody else was able to figure that out.
So I think the beta did really well. I think select people had a lot of fun playing it, like relaxing. Still kind of a BR kind of feel to it,
Hmm.
with the 60 people in, and it was just kind of one of those games that you can have fun, kick it with chat, and even play with chat if you want. Like they need to up it to 8 people.
Yeah,
It needs to be more than 4 people in your party.
yeah, I think that
Uh,
too. 4 is too short because you can have all of your homies in there and just have a time of your life.
I it's a great game. It's still a little bit too pricey for me. They should do a deal where it's like $10 or something like that for right now.
I think it is free on the PlayStation Store for this month, right?
On PlayStation, it's free, yes, but PC, they should do a deal, 50% off, because everybody would buy it for $10.
I would buy it for 10.
$20,
20 makes me think. You don't want to
I
make the
think
person
still,
think.
I think it's still worth it for $20 in the
Yeah,
end. But $10, no brainer. I'm buying it right now.
yeah, same,
I'm buying it right now for $10.
same. Gang, gang.
Um, aw- awesome game though, awesome game. If you haven't played it yet, and you do have the $20 to spend on it, buy it, have fun,
Yeah, just do
and
it.
uh, and stream it, and just have fun with everybody because it's adorable, it's fun, it's relaxing. It's just a good vibe out game, and I think you'll have a blast playing it. So check it out. Got drunk and streamed it with Rhino last night, dude. CJ, hell yeah, that's like the perfect game. Just like have a bunch of drinks, vibe out with the homies, and just play it and just have fun.
True.
Yvonne doesn't want to buy it because she's like, I'm so bad at the game. I'm like, come on, Yvonne. Like,
Well, that's tough because if
it's not relaxing. She said.
well, think like if you're not winning or you didn't have like as much fun with it, like why spend the $20 of the hassle of like more torture? I guess. I think it's
It's
still worth it though, Yvonne. I think you should do it. If you get
it,
bodied first round, why would I? Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I just it's dude, that
it's
game
great.
is awesome.
It's great.
I
It,
hope they pump out a lot of content for that because I can see it quickly dying out. They need to keep pumping out maps. They need to come like pumping out a bunch of stuff.
I think we need to start a new esports team for Fall Guys,
Dude, I would watch the heck out of that.
and I want to name it Fallout Guys after Fallout Boy the band, and then we just literally just jam out to Fallout Boy the entire time and just play Fall Guys.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm taking the fun out of Fall Guys already by saying I want it as an esport, but
That's true. But I would still watch the heck out of that.
Fall Guys is awesome. Hopefully, more to come from Fall Guys. I really do. I think it'd be a great non-game night game to play like the entire night.
Yeah,
Uh,
but that kind of goes back to like they need more players. You need to be able to add on more players for like
yeah,
your party.
for sure. A couple more games announced that we'll just hit on quick. I know we have one screenshot of one of these. Far Cry 6 was announced. It's going to be releasing February 18th, 2021. I know Yvonne's really pumped about that. I love the Far Cry series. I think they're really good. I just love the open world. It's just such a clean game. The cool thing about Far Cry 6 is the main villain, I guess you would call, is Gus Frey from Breaking Bad,
Love that.
which is awesome. If anybody's watched Breaking Bad, um, should just be about everybody that's listening to this, because it's arguably the greatest TV show of all time.
Big fact.
Gus Gray was such a good character in that
Mhm.
game, in that show, and now he's going to be the lead villain in Far Cry 6, and the trailer is crazy, crazy good. Check it out. Um, Game looks awesome. It looks so detailed. Uh, really excited for that. February 18th. Stay tuned for that one as well. Miles, yep, I love Far Cry. I
Yeah, it's a good
absolutely
game.
love it. The other one that I'm really excited about, Suicide Squad.
Here, let
The
me pull
game.
up. Let me pull up the thing for it.
So while he's pulling this up, I have a question. Are there too many superhero games coming out right now?
I saw you wrote that in your notes too, and I kind of hated that. Why would that be too much? What's wrong with it being too much? I
It's
love
like
it.
almost
I feel like it's almost not enough. Spider-Man, give me that. Suicide Squad, give me that.
like the Avengers. The
Avengers,
Avengers just came
give me
out.
that.
Spider-Man came out about a year ago, and another one's coming
Oh
out. All the
yeah,
Batman games that are coming out. Um, but like, did you feel like flooded? Like, like when zombies took over in movies, like everybody's like, we need to make zombie movies. And it's just like, all right, how many freaking zombie movies can we get?
I don't even get that comparison.
Okay.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to hear it. Like, just give me more. I love it all.
So I'm actually one of the firm believers that thinks Suicide Squad, the movie, was good.
I thought it was okay. I don't know why I enjoyed it. I feel like it's not a good movie, but I still did, in a weird way, enjoy it.
I love Suicide Squad, and I'm one of the rare people that actually thought that movie was good.
It's I don't know. It could have
So
been a lot better, and I think that's why a lot of people hated it.
I think this is the problem. What happened? I think Suicide Squad, they paid so much to advertise it, and you
Yeah,
saw it everywhere. You saw it everywhere, and then it came out, and it was just okay.
yeah.
It was an okay.
Like all the clips from the trailers that they showed, like all the epic, like that was. There was nothing more else to it. Like you could have just watched the trailer right now, and that was like all the epic moments in the movie. Like they didn't put anything else like
The,
onto it.
the cast was awesome. I loved the cast,
True,
and if you have a
true.
strong cast, I don't care how bad the movie is. If the cast does well, I'm okay with it. So I thought Will Smith killed it. Um, Harley Quinn, what's her name? Margot Robbie. What's up? Um, if you ever want to come on the podcast, Margot, holler.
Yeah,
Would love to talk about Harley Quinn and stuff. Um, I love Joel Kinnaman.
yeah.
He was the secret agent in it, and he also did Altered Carbon. I
Right.
love Joel Kinnaman. Like, he's my man crush, bro. Like, he's my dude. He's my homie. And I also love his girlfriend, the one who did. She ended up being like
Like The Witch or
the
something.
yeah, the bad person. I
Yeah.
love her. Like Sophie. I forget her name. I love her so much. I love Suicide Squad. Every time I see it on TV, I have to watch it. If it's on
S-
HBO, I have to watch it.
so because you love it so much, but yet you feel weird about too many superhero video games coming out. How do you feel about this video game?
If they incorporate all of those characters in it, like
They have
actually
to.
have like
Have
like
to.
Will Smith and Joel Kinnaman
Well,
and
I
Margot
love this
Robbie in it.
image that Rocksteady posted because to me this looks like Superman. So we're already getting
So
Superman.
this is a DC game, right?
Correct.
So I think this is going to be the first. Actually, not first because it's the same one. It's the same developer who did the Batman Arkham games, which is already a DC Universe game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Batman's in the DC Universe because
Mm-hmm.
Batman and Superman did the thing with Wonder Woman.
Here.
I don't know where they're going with this. It's weird to say
Yeah.
Suicide Squad and then put out
Yeah.
a picture of Superman, right?
I kind of like that. I don't know why. I kind of like this image that they put out there because it seems like an impossible task to do. Have a squad. take. But if it's gonna be any squad, it's got to be the Suicide Squad to take out the Superman.
Maybe Superman's the bad guy in it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. But another thing I do want to point out, because Rocksteady, they made, and you put in your notes as well, all the Batman series, and I loved like all the Batman art.
So
They're so good, bro.
They're so clean.
Matt's playing it on his stream, and I just love watching it, man. Those games are great. All those games.
I'm just kind of interested to see. So, is it going to be the same game? Because Spider-Man was the same thing as the Batman games, right?
I think it's going to be very similar to the Batman game. Well, yeah, and the Spider-Man one. But I think it's going to be very closely related to the Batman series.
All right, I'm in.
I'm totally in. But at the same time, I need to see more first. I need to see more.
Yeah, give us a nice little preview other than Superman, all right?
Yeah.
I don't think Will's in the mood. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Facts. Will's got some other stuff going on, CJ, that he's got to Will's got some other stuff going on. That was it for quick scopes. That's all we got. We got one more general discussion that we're going to get into. Mendy, if you want to do your quick little GGR plugs, and then we can get into the general discussion, last topic of the show.
Alrighty. So everybody that's tuning in right now, we're obviously streaming this on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GoodGameReport. We stream our podcast every Sunday night, 8 p.m. EST. The best side is the Eastern side. You're
It looks pretty dark over there. It looks like it's only about 6:15 over here, and the pool's still open.
But I lost my train of thought. I apologize. We post this onto YouTube, so if you missed the segment of this or want to watch our previous stuff, everything's on our YouTube page. Just type in Good Game Report, find it there. And we also post this on audio, like any kind of podcast platform that you can think of. It's on there. Just type in Good Game Report. Stabby Bucket's got the lovely GGR merch. We have lovely GGR gear. Definitely check it out. Very dope. I'm currently wearing I have the Danks one. Got to represent the homie. And we do a bunch of stuff on this channel now. We do. I kind of feel bad that I don't mention it, but we now have the retro night with Matt, and it's freaking awesome. It's Monday. I believe it's at 8 p.m. EST. Definitely check it out. Matt is awesome. He plays a bunch of cool games. And then Wednesday we do a UK raid night, and Thursday we do a US raid night, and then Friday night is
Butchered that entirely.
Which one is it?
Wednesday is with JQ and Yvonne.
That's US.
And that's the US raid night. And then Thursday during the day is when the UK boys crush it.
I'm a big raid night guy.
3:30 Eastern time.
Yes, I apologize. I messed that up.
And then we have the last one, Friday night, not game night. I think Peter's been taking a little hiatus, but Miles is crushing it on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have like a full slate almost. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. We got stuff going on this channel.
Yeah.
And that's the plan. And the plan is to eventually just
hopefully
have something new going on every night. Tuesday, Saturday, we're still looking for stuff. So a bunch of cool stuff going on. GGR's it's something now. It's something now, man.
It was just like this is always the joke whenever I do this bit. It would only be like when we started it was only like 3 things I can mention. And now it's turning YouTube. And then it's just getting to the point where I need like a 10-minute segment of explaining everything that's going on. And I forgot the website too. The website is officially live. Not everything on it is live, but it's like a nice soft live push on it. And we're always constantly doing stuff with Discord. I mentioned before that I have a channel for like my own little streamer section. So hopefully we'll be able to get all of our GGR streamers to their channel. Just join the Discord, type in Good Game Report, you'll find us. I want to do cool video part of this so it's not chaotic as it is every week. So hopefully we'll be able to get that going as well.
No, this is so much better than any pre-recorded video. We
But
need the raw.
I just want
We
to
need the
press a
raw
button and like just a commercial pops up, so I don't have to like I get the days and times mixed up. I want it to be crystal clear so everybody pays attention on it.
Coming soon, a new commercial, GGR
Yes.
commercial
Yes.
coming in hot. You
Yes.
love to see it. Yeah, I mean the GGR has grown so much ever since we started doing the video version of on Twitch of the podcast. 5 nights out of the week, you can catch GGR streaming something, whether it's raid night or not game night or retro night. Maddie's doing a great job with the retro night.
I love that.
I
I'm so
absolutely
happy
love
he
it.
did that.
Because Maddie crushes it on his own to begin with, but I just think retro gaming itself is just like its own category,
Mhm.
and I'm so happy that he does it and wanted to do it
He's the
on the
perfect
Monday
person
night.
for it.
He knows so much. Like he's doing Castlevania,
Yeah.
and he just knows like every secret passage or tunnel.
It's amazing.
A game that came out like almost 30 years ago. Like it's crazy. It's
True.
absolutely nuts. So a big shout out to Maddie, big shout out to J Cube and Yvonne who are crushing the Wednesday night. And then you have Max and Rebel, always big shout out to them, crushing across the pond in the UK. And then the rotating gang that's happening on Friday, Miles, Peter,
We had the mod people out last week.
Megs is crushing. We had the mod takeover with
Mhm.
Jay Gotti Coffee, and then you've had Yvonne on that. You've had Dutch Diva, a bunch of people just like rotating on the Friday nights. So big shout out to everybody crushing it on the GGR channel. That's why everybody's here, because everybody loves the personalities that we're putting out there. So big yours, big Pogs, big Preach to everybody out there. Big Preach to Craig, who's on vacation this week. You're all right. Let's finalize. And we don't do this all the time, but sometimes we do have to get serious. And the general discussion for this week, we'll start it with one thing, and then we're gonna take it. We're gonna make it a little personal. So, if you don't know by now, Pokimane, big Twitch streamer. Gigantic Twitch streamer, probably one of the biggest. Definitely would you say she's the biggest female streamer out there?
Yeah.
On Twitch's page,
Without a doubt.
if not the biggest, one of the biggest. Not only as a female, but as a streamer in general. Pokimane is well known on Twitch. She announced off this. She made a social media post that you're seeing right now. She's taking a 1-month leave from streaming, and she cited that with COVID and everything going on, just mentally, she's just not there. And she's taking her first break since she graduated high school 6 years ago. So she's been doing this nonstop for 6 years.
I believe it. To get to where she is now, she must have been constantly grinding.
I think I first want to say congrats, Pokimane, for taking a break, take a month.
Being open about it as well.
And discussing it and making it public, because I feel like that does help in these situations. So congrats, you earned this month off for sure. Take your time, do whatever you got to do. If you have to go over a month, go over a month. Reset, do what you got to do, Pokey. Do what you got to do. Reset, go on vacation. I know it's rumored that she has a new boyfriend or something like that. Go out, go on vacation.
Enjoy life.
Yeah. Do life. Do life for a month.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm happy for Pokey for doing that and taking the steps that she took to announce that she's going to be off for the month. I'm happy. Very happy for her. Where I want to make this personal is talking about maybe not the Twitch partners that take time off. Let's talk about our group of people, the people that we follow, people that we hang out with, people that we play with, people that we watch stream. And Mendy and I can go into our own little things about how we needed to kind of take breaks. Take breaks. Okay? It's hard to just come back, especially right now with all this COVID stuff going on, whether you still have your job or you lost your job and you still want to stream as your getaway. it could still eat on you a little bit. So take time, okay? Take a day off, take a week off, take 2 weeks off. Do what you got to do. Go hang out with your family if you can, or friends if you can. Be safe, do whatever you got to do, but just take time. Streaming is it's there. It will always be there. You can reset mentally though.
Mm.
All right. It's stressful, having to put a smile on every day and just come out, even though you might be fighting like inner demons or something like that. Take your time. Take a day off. People will understand. People will understand. They'll come back. They'll come back better than ever. And it's okay to do this because, Mendy, like you can stream almost too much, right? Is there such a thing as streaming too much?
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. You can stream every day, 8 hours a day. It's like a full-time job
And it's a full time
with
job
with
that sometimes
overtime.
that you're not seeing like the rewards for, like, and I think that's where the mental thing comes in. You might do like 8 hours a day and you're
Yeah,
crushing it. You're doing like 150, 200 hours a month. And you're just like, man, I'm only getting a payout of $150 or $200 or something like that.
yeah,
It just mentally just drives you insane.
yeah. Of course, of course. I feel like we've all like kind of experienced, maybe not something too extreme, but experienced some sort of burnout for any of us
And
like that stream.
and people refer to it as the burnout, right? And it's real. It's real. So, and I'll talk about my kind of situation that happened. It probably started 2 months ago. I was done playing Fortnite. I didn't really know what to play, and I was in between a bunch of games, and I was lost. I was lost as a streamer. I didn't know what to do. Like I still liked playing. Valorant was out. Apex was still there. Like Rocket League was always there, but I was kind of lost. I was lost as a streamer, not really knowing what to do. And I also was moving to Arizona. Like I had that going on, so I had a lot going on mentally and
Yeah,
everything. And I talked with Deuces, and I messaged Deuces Wild Bill. I said, "Yo, Deuces, can I just talk to you? I just needed someone to talk to about it, right?" And my plan was to refocus on Fortnite and do that, and then Fortnite decided to crap on itself and make it even worse game. So like my plan to refocus on Fortnite didn't work out because Fortnite just became bad. Then I moved to Arizona. I took 3 weeks off from streaming. Best thing that ever could happen to me was taking those 2 weeks off.
mm.
I missed it so much. I miss streaming. I miss just talking with people.
It made you like
I
appreciate streaming more.
For sure, like because I couldn't do it,
Mm.
right? Like I literally just couldn't stream because I didn't have a computer, and it made me miss chat. It made me miss playing games and struggling in games and being mad at games. It made me miss it. And
That's
I
good.
think
It sounds like.
it's exactly what I needed though,
Mm.
was a break that I couldn't just log on and just play video games because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So that like 2 weeks off of my move here has been unbelievable. I'm just like, I feel just like refreshed every time I click that go live button right now. I'm just feeling refreshed. I'm feeling good. I'm
Nice.
smiling. I'm just happy to be talking with chat and incorporating with chat again and being bad at video games. I love being bad at video games right now. I absolutely love it. And it's like that fire was rebuilt under me and relit underneath me. And I don't know if anybody else is seeing it right now, but I'm just happy playing games again. I'm happy to be doing it, and um, it's all because of that 2 weeks that I had to take off. And Mendy, I don't know if you want to go into what you were kind of talking with me about earlier in the week, but it seems like you were in something similar to this in your scenario.
I'm gonna take it even like a step further back. Maybe not something you are mentioning right now, but I remember when quarantine first hit. I remember streaming like I'm because I'm re-looking at my data and like my statistics, and I was streaming almost every day. Like when quarantine happened, I was streaming like every night, and it was I remember just being so burnt out. I didn't fully realize it until I think D-Rock came to my stream and he's like, "Dude, you just look tired." And I was like, "Holy crap!" Like for somebody to see that on the stream, I was kind of terrifying for me, where I didn't even realize what I was doing to myself. I just had nothing else to do, and we play video games every night. So I was
Sure.
just like, let's just stream. I'm just gonna stream this every time. And that was when Valorant was hot too, so a lot of other stuff was going on. So once I moved over to the lake for the summer, like I only streamed like what? I didn't stream at all this week because of the hurricane, but I stream like maybe 2 or 3 times a week now. And I just feel like I do it more, like it's more calculated now. Like I know a good time and date what other people are doing, so it won't affect them or me. And it seems like it's working really well for me actually. And it seems like I'm streaming less, but the numbers are doing better. I'm trying to figure out like the correct way to go about it, and me streaming every night was definitely not the correct way to go about it. I was toast. I didn't even realize I was toast, which was kind of the sad thing about it. And yeah, I think everyone can relate to that. I think Stav would agree with me and say it's okay to take that break. It's okay to take that step back, and there's more to life than just focusing on one very specific thing. Kind of take a step back and focus on like the most important thing and how you can benefit off of it and improve yourself.
And I think when you're starting off streaming, you're telling yourself just like, I'm going to stream every day. I'm just going to stream. I'm just going to stream. I'm just going to stream.
Which seems like the right thing to do in a way, because like the more you stream, the more opportunity you have to get more followers or subscribers or donation or whatever it may be. At the same time, like it could hurt you.
Oh, I mean, say like you're pissed off, you have a bad day, and someone new comes into your stream, and they're
That's their
like,
first
"Oh,"
impression.
like just like, "Oh, what's this kid's pissed off? He's yelling, he's knocking over stuff, he's slapping something." Like, it's just because you're burnt out. Like that's not you, but that could just be the one day that it was a bad day or something, you know.
Yeah.
And when you do kind of take a step back and you say, "All right, Tuesday night seems to be working well. I'm going to do Tuesday. I'm going to do Thursday, and I'll do a Saturday or Sunday stream or something like that." You're refreshed. You're more energized, and
Mhm. You
I
think
I get
clearly.
I get knocked out with work. Like I
Same.
have a lot of really stressful times towards the end of the month at work, and I'll let everybody know in the Bot Nation chat and GGR, just like, guys, hey, I'm smoked at work. Like I won't be able to bring my A stuff tonight,
Yeah.
and it's not even worth. If I'm not gonna bring my A stuff, like my A energy,
Yeah.
out here smiling, laughing, I'm not gonna do it.
And you
I'm
can
just not
save
gonna
that for a better night.
for sure. And like if it's a Thursday, I'm just like I'm pretty smoked. I'm just gonna save that for a Friday night stream. Do it. Take your time. Take a step back. It's okay. It's
Okay.
okay to take a night off. Just communicate. Just talk to people.
Mhm.
And one of the best things I did was talk to Deuces. And
Shout out to
Deuces is
Deuces.
available. Mendy and I are available. A lot of people in the GG are available
Mhm.
if you're trying to talk and kind of get a path going for yourself. Um, and this all stems from Pokey's message right here saying she's burnt out.
Yeah.
She gets paid a lot, and I actually when you see someone like this take a step back, that means it's okay for you to take a step back for someone who's averaging 5 to 10 viewers or 10 to 15 viewers or something like that. It's okay to take a step back, take a night off. It's okay. You can do it. And we're here to help. We're here to help talk you through it. If you want to talk about anything, reach out to the GGR folks. We got you.
Thanks.
All right. Mental health is crazy in this game. So, don't burn yourself out. Enjoy the ride. You don't ever want to like not enjoy the ride. Okay, have fun. You always want to have fun streaming. Miles out here saying you're speaking to my soul. We don't. I rarely get serious, y'all. I rarely get serious. But when it comes to this stuff, I would like to be serious about it because it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to be open about it. Okay to reach out to others.
And then you just go and give Mendy a big hug and a kiss on the cheek, and you say "you're," and you say "true," and you say "okay,"
Okay.
say "okay."
Yes, sir,
I, I,
Stabby.
I've said way too many sensitive things that met my monthly quota for sensitive things to talk about. So I don't know what I'm going to say to Hannah next time I see her because I'm not going to be able to say anything sensitive. So we're gonna call it on that unless you got anything else to say, Menders over here.
Just when we do the shout outs and plugs and stuff.
All right. So let's first off, no, let's do the shout outs and then I'll thank everybody.
Okay. You want me to go first?
Yeah, give us your shouts.
Shout out to all my years. Shout out to I Have the Danks and Lambo for creating all this beautiful merch. Big supporter of GGR, and we love Danks, and I love Danks. Another shout out I want to do because we mentioned him towards the end a lot. Deuce's Wild Bill. I'm doing a collaboration with him tomorrow on Instagram Live, so please follow Deuce's Wild Bill on Instagram. He's gonna go live, and then we're gonna do like a FaceTime call, I guess. And we're gonna do a live coaching session. I'm the guinea pig to this new idea that he has, so it's gonna be really cool. And I know I was talking about my stream earlier with the discussion we were recently having, so it'll most likely tie in with the conversation I'll have with Deuces on live. So I'm really excited for that. Very, very cool, very lit, very hype.
Very cool, very lit.
And yeah, go back to you in the studio, Stavi.
Back to me in the studio. Let me give a big, massive, gigantic shout out to everybody who's rolling through in Twitch chat the entire night. Mendy and I really like this new format we have where it's just us two and just kicking it with people in chat. And doing it with just us two allows us to talk to you while we're kind of going through the stuff. And we are having a great time over these past couple of weeks doing this format and opening up to chat a little bit more. So big shout out to everybody who's been coming through these past couple weeks. We're really, really enjoying it. And also Tuesday, I'm going to be doing the GGR takeover on Instagram. So you'll catch me at about 4:30 in the morning, my time, logging into work and getting ready. And I'll take you throughout the day life of Stavi Buckets, Stavi Zona, show you the pool. I'll show you everything I got going, but that'll be this Tuesday on the GGR Instagram and my Instagram. I think that's what they do, right? You just post your thing and then they grab it and post it to their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm a Droid guy, so I can't just send videos over to people with iPhones because their phone stinks and my phone's better. But I actually look really tan right now, Mendy.
I think it's the lighting in the camera. I feel like it's, it does its own thing.
I think I look really tan right now. Really tan. I think I look really good. I think I look really good. But thank you, everybody. Thank you. I greatly appreciate all the love during these podcasts. Mendy and I have a great time doing this. So big freaking pogs. Geek Graphics with the subs, sneaking it in before we log off. Thank you so much, AJ. Thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
Swing on over to our podcast raids.
Let's get ready for the raid.